Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Fejiro and I'm doing a day in the life of a med student, businesswoman, vaccine taker. What else am I? I'm everything. Let's do this. I started my day at 5 and guys, can we do, I have a professional microphone, so I'm trying not to like crinkle my coat too much. I did some Bible study. What did I do at 6? I did some company analysis. 7 a.m. I tried to do some exercise but I fell asleep. And then I woke up at 7:30 and then I did some exercise. And then at 8, had a shower, listened to a mentorship session by Toby, who's the CEO of Wealth Nation. And then I had some breakfast, I had some banana pancakes. And that takes us to around about 9:30, which is where we are currently. Right now I'm doing this introduction. And we have, for the rest of the day, we have the vaccine appointment. We have at 10:20. I don't know if I'm going to be vlogging that because right now the weather outside is atrocious, but obviously you'll see me after and I'll tell you about the side effects like 2-3 days after. I'll tell you everything, don't worry, I got you. And then after that we've got a skills session at the hospital, and then after that skills session I've got a placement from 1:30 to 5 p.m. and then after that placement I can come home, but I've also got some business to do. I've got my e-commerce to fulfill orders. I've also got some sessions in the evening, I think, with a couple of my team members. Overall today is going to be quite okay. I'm looking forward to bedside teaching. Bedside teaching is really one of the things I've benefited the most from this placement. Let's start the day and I will see you when I take the vaccine.
Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so as you can see, we're learning how to do ABGs, and this is the only time we'll get to practice before patients, and it's scary, but we're doing it, okay? Asena, what are you doing right now?
I am waiting for the syringe to fill up and just a needle into this lovely lady's arm.
It's so much harder when you're trying to do it with your other hand. Just go for the hand that you naturally take bloods with. She's trying.
Very nice.
How's it going? Come over here. Hey, she got it.
Basically finished the first part of my day, which is to get the vaccine and to be in my ABG session, which you guys just saw a preview of what we were doing in that session. And just to give a little bit of context, what normally happens in those sessions is that we come into these sessions and we have the ability to practice the skill on models, like stimulated models that have like blood, or fake blood anyway, and you're able to, like, for example, if it's cannula skill that you're learning, you'll be able to cannulate the model. If it's ABG like we just did, you'll be able to practice how to do an ABG on that model. But these stimulated sessions, you only get, I think, 1 for every skill that you learn, and then automatically you're ticked off in a sense, so you're able to do these skills on patients. So if it was IV, you'd be able to take bloods on the patients after that session whenever the opportunity arose. So these sessions are really important. They're not something that we can miss because these are the skills that we definitely need to be ticked off so we can practice on wards, and then we can actually be confident and competent enough to do them in OSCEs. We have placement which starts at 2 today and it's currently 12:58, which means I have about 1 hour or so to just get in some revision. I need to do some ILOs, kind of revise some of the content, go over my notes for some of the seminars that we've done this week. We've got a bedside teaching session, which is basically when you've got a doctor on the ward kind of teaching you some of the topics that are relevant to the specialty that you're doing your placement in. And this week's case is on the endocrine system, so we're learning about Cushing's, Addison's, diabetes. All of that is in this week's case. So we're going to use that time with the doctor on the ward to just basically get some teaching from him and just let him teach us what bedside teaching is. And then after that, placement ends at 5 p.m. and then I'll just take the bus home, consolidate what I've learned and write up some of my learning. I should have pointed out earlier on, so I had the vaccine in the morning. I got there at 10:15, my appointment was at 10:20, but because there was a lot of people waiting to do it, it actually meant that it took about 30 minutes in total for me to like fill out the forms, read the documents, and then like be processed for the vaccine. After you get the vaccine, there's a 15 minutes waiting, which I didn't actually know, but you have to sit in a room with other people who have had the vaccine and wait for 15 minutes, which is technically like it's reasonable. I understand why they do that, because they want to see if there's any like immediate side effects. It was so rushed for me to get from that place to like my school session, but I made it. It's fine. Hooray, I made it in time. Right now I'm going to do some work and I'll see you on the way to placement. See you in a bit. Tips for surviving medical school.
Push yourself hard.
Okay.
But also make sure that you look after yourself.
Yeah.
Know when you need a rest.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the days you can be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, so we're halfway through the placement. We've just had some bedside teaching from one of the clinicians on the wards, and he's just taught us about endocrine disorders and stuff like that. So it was a really good bedside teaching. Now we're just on the wards. We've gotten approved for doing ABGs. So I tried on a patient doing ABGs. Unfortunately, it was unsuccessful. So the doctor that was shadowing me had to take over, and he did it successfully. So it's honestly just comes with practice. But yeah, now that I am approved for the skill, I'm trying to get in as much practice with the patients on wards when it comes to ABGs. So most of the time that we do get to see patients, it's history, examination, pharmacological reviews, so looking at the prescriptions that they're on, see if we know the drugs, stuff like that, and then getting as much bedside teaching and ABGs, cannulas, bloods as possible. But yeah, this is placement and it's about to end in 30 minutes. It's 4:30. Placement ends at 5. I'll be going home so soon. I'm so hungry. I just came in here to get some water, get hydrated, and go back onto the wards. So see you guys. Okay guys, I'm so sorry that this is basically the end of the vlog, but I'll just give you a rundown of what I did since we last spoke. Yeah, I was in the hospital. I just finished placement. That was around 5 p.m. Now it's 7:53. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours. In those 3 hours, all I've managed to do is come home, eat, and start fulfilling some e-commerce orders. So I have to spend the evenings kind of fulfilling these orders, just dispatching them and giving the customers what they want, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely proud of the progress. Well, 4 figures, I'm definitely looking to push that up to 5 figures very soon. In terms of trading, I actually didn't manage to put any trades in today, which is a bum. I actually love trading. Like it's a stress relief for me. Tomorrow we move. In terms of the vaccine, I actually have not felt any major symptoms, which is really good. I can feel a little bit of soreness in my left arm, but that's about it. I think most of the people that have reported like tiredness or fatigue, they felt it like the day after they took the vaccine. So I'm pretty sure that I won't feel anything tonight. It will be like tomorrow that if I am to feel anything, that I will feel it then. But later in the evening, I will be doing my medicine revision sessions. I literally spend about 30 minutes each weeknight, should I say, not all the time, but each weekday I spend about 30 minutes just going into depth on like specific topics I'm struggling with. It might be to do with drug, pharmacology, stuff like that. It might be to do with specific topics like, I don't know, the gastro system. So I'll just spend 30 minutes revising kind of that specific area, or those drugs, or that topic, do some past mid questions if I can. If I can't, then I'll just revise, and then just gain an understanding of it so that it helps me, like it de-stresses me before exam times, because I know that over time I've kind of stacked up quite a decent amount of knowledge on those topics that I was struggling with. So I recommend doing that. I think it was even my like year 10 or year 11 history GCSE teacher that kind of instilled that mindset in me to just continue throughout the year revising, so when it comes to exams you're not really learning anything new, which 100% works, especially with high stress degrees like medicine. So do that. If you're not doing that, do that. And that's really got to be the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, for keeping up with me. Like I always say, follow me on my socials, keep up with me there. If you want to talk to me about business, keep up with me there. But make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel, that you're giving this video a like, and that you leave a comment below as to what videos you want me to do next, and I'll be able to do that for you. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye.